Second graders, today is a special and important day. Today, we are going to choose a story that we want to work to make the best it can be so that we can publish and share it with each other. So I want you to pause the video for a minute, and I want you to look through all of your writing that you've done. And I want you to find the one story that matters most to you or the story that you most want to share with others. I've got mine right here. It's the story of when I sang that big solo in the concert. So go ahead, pause the video and make sure you have your story ready. Okay, so now you've got your story. Today, I want to teach you that to make your story the best it can be, you can use everything you know about writing as you reread your book. So we're going to reread our book for 3 big important things that we learned. And you're going to do a lot of this work on your own today to make your story better. The first important thing that you'll want to do as you reread your book is make sure that your book is a small focus moment, just like we learned, and to make sure that you end your story in the moment. So let me tell you what my story is about, and I want you to give it a thumbs up. Is it a small moment? Or not so much, maybe I could make it smaller. So my story is about the time that I sang by myself in a show, and it starts on the stage at the show, and it ends on the stage at the show. What do you think? Is that a small moment? Is that kind of focused? Yes or no? If you were thinking yes, you're like me. I'm pretty sure I worked hard to make it a small moment. Now let's also check to make sure that my story ends in the moment. That means the ending should be in the part where I was singing the solo. I'll read it to you. It says, I sang my solo loud and proud. I felt the proudest I'd ever felt. You did it, I thought to myself. Does that ending go with my story of singing the solo? Give me a thumbs up, or maybe I could try again. If you gave me a thumbs up, I think I agree with you. I worked hard to make my story end in the moment. So why don't you pause the video right now and think to yourself, is my story a small and focused moment? And did I end it in the moment with thinking, feeling, or something I said or did? Give it a try. The second thing that you can do as you reread your writing to make it the best it can be is to make sure you use all you know to bring your stories to life. On every page, did you make your characters move, talk, feel, and think? That makes your story even better. So let's take a look at one of my pages and see how I did with this and if there's any way I could make my story better. So this is the second page of my story where I started feeling nervous. Let's see what kinds of ways I used to bring my story to life already and what I might be able to add. As I was feeling excited, I also started feeling something else. I started to feel a little less excited and a little more scared. It wasn't a great feeling. Feeling. It seems like I used feeling here. I wonder if I could think about adding some action or making myself move. Let me think, what was I doing? You know, when I get nervous, sometimes I start to shiver and shake a little bit. So maybe I could add that here. I started to shiver and shake. And I bet if I thought about it, I could add, shake. I bet if I thought about it, I could add even more on this page to bring my story to life. So you might pause the video right now and take a look at the first page of your writing. Is there something that you could do to bring your story to life even more? Go ahead. The third way we can reread our writing today is to reread it and think about our spelling, our punctuation, and capital letters. So I'm going to reread a page of my writing, and then you're going to give it a go, and I bet you'll find some things to fix up. Okay, I'm going to read the first two sentences, and I want you to put a thumb up if you find something in my spelling, my punctuation, or capitalization that could be fixed up. I was the only kid who was going to get to sing a solo in the big show. I stood on the stage with the other kids, but I felt special. I think my spelling looks pretty good. This sentence starts with an uppercase letter. Well, the word I, that's always uppercase. It ends with this punctuation. Did you see it too? Capital letter. It's the word I that needs to be capitalized, and it happens to be at the beginning of a sentence. So this, whatever this word would be, would have a capital letter anyways. Now, I just started to fix up my writing, and I found one thing. Maybe you could look through your writing right now, pause the video, and see if you can find at least one thing to fix up. Go ahead. All right, second graders, I hope you gave that one a go. Now, here's the thing. There's probably a lot of things to fix up in your writing, so you might even ask someone to read your writing with you to help you look for these things. So writers, this is a really, 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 really big job to take on today, to reread your story and make your story the best it can be. To make sure that your story is a small, focused moment. And if it isn't, you can try to draft it again and make it smaller. To make sure that you use all you know to bring your story to life on every page. And to reread for those second grade oopsies, spelling of words, punctuation, and capital letters. Are you ready for this big job? Make your writing the best it can be. Go through your writing on every page, reread, and use all you know. Good luck.